Terrell McClain has begun his free agency tour. Having now visited the Miami Dolphins following his release from the Washington Redskins, the veteran defensive lineman headed west to meet with the San Francisco 49ers before hopping a pony south to North Texas, where he was wined and dined by his former team, the Dallas Cowboys. McClain worked out for Cowboys coaches and there were reports contract talks were escalating, but he left team's headquarters in Frisco, TX without putting pen to paper. He'll now fly back east to meet with the Atlanta Falcons, according to Aaron Wilson of the Houston Chronicle, to hear what team owner Arthur Blank has to offer him. This can't be promising the Cowboys, who would mind a reunion after seeing him land with a rival in the free agency spree following a very solid 2016. Jerry Jones and co. signed McClain out of free agency themselves only 2 years prior and he became a key piece on their defensive interior, but not to the tune the Redskins were willing to pay. One 4-year, $21 million deal later, he was headed to FedEx Field to battle the Cowboys twice a year. Things didn't work out well for him there, as is usually the case for players who leave Dallas for Landover, and with the Redskins drafting Darren Payne, the writing was on the wall for McClain. Not long after the selection, he was sent packing with 3 years remaining on the aforementioned deal. Now free to land wherever he chooses, he'll be a high-value piece for teams like the Dolphins, 49ers and Cowboys, who are in dire need of a veteran who can step in and immediately make a difference in their scheme. The Falcons themselves now want in on the action, looking to bolster their own defensive line only one after signing Dontari Poe to a 1-year deal. Poe is now under a 3-year deal with the rival Carolina Panthers as the Falcons made room for the monstrous new deal on quarterback Matt Ryan, so putting in a call to McClain makes a world of sense. Meanwhile, back in the Metroplex, Cowboys Vice President of Player Personnel Will McClay has already declared his openness to a renewed marriage between both sides, but they'll now have to contend with a 49ers team who just recently wooed away offensive lineman Jonathan Cooper, a player who saw his career renewed last with the Cowboys. McClain is a free agent. We're gonna look at opportunities to improve the team, said scouting guru Will McClay to 105.3 FM The Fan. He had a great run here and if he wants to come back, well, definitely look at it. They'd be wise to follow through on that statement, if McClain allows it, considering how instantly upgraded the team's defensive front would be with the veteran back in the fold. A potential joining with DeMarcus Lawrence, David Irving, rookie Dorrance Armstrong and an improving Taco Charlton could be enticing enough to catch his attention. Add in a potentially soon-to-be reinstated Randy Gregory and it's not difficult to see how this all comes together in the best possible way for the Cowboys. With news of injury to interior lineman Maliek Collins, a remarriage would assist Dallas greatly, but the circumstances now also give McClain more leverage. Add that to the value before Collins went down and landing his services will now probably cost the Cowboys a little more than they had initially hoped.